Okay, so to get started, I'm going to start off by priming my skin. The one that I've been using a lot recently is my Benefit Professional Matte Rescue, which I love this thing. It just feels so cooling on the skin. It's not too mattifying, but definitely helps with my oily skin. So for foundation, I have been using my EX1 Invisiwear Liquid Foundation. You guys can see I barely have any left, but this is seriously one of my favorite foundations ever. I love it. This is the shade F300. I also do have the shade F200, which you can see is completely gone. I'm just saving it, that way I can reorder it and remember what number I am. But if you guys have not tried out this foundation, seriously amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and go wet my beauty blender. This is a beauty blender, or this is the Beauty Junkies beauty sponge that I talked about in my beauty blender dupes video. That will also be linked below if you want to see my thoughts on which sponges are beauty blender dupes. Alright guys, and I'm back. So I'm gonna take about a pump of this on the back of my sponge, and we're just gonna go ahead and start blending this out. For me, this foundation, I would consider it as like my everyday go-to foundation because it feels so lightweight on the skin, but it gives me the coverage that I need without feeling like heavy or cakey, especially like in these summer months. It feels so good on my skin. So then for concealer, I'm going to use one of my favorite concealers ever. As with everyone else, that's a Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm using the shade Light Medium. And I know I'm not showing my eyeshadow look and how I did my eyes in this video, but if you guys are interested in that, I'll have that video linked below. It's a one palette tutorial, so pretty, and the palette's on sale, so I highly recommend it. That video will be down below. I'm going to be using my RCMA No Color Powder to set this area. I have like a love-hate relationship with this powder. I like it, but then I don't. Like, you almost have to be really careful where you put it on and how you put it on. And I'm not going to show you guys what I'm talking about, but I'll explain what I'm talking about because I don't want to mess up my makeup. Blend this out. So something about this powder that I personally noticed is, let's say if I bake with this powder like all in this triangle right here, when I dust off this powder, my skin is going to have a line from that white powder, and then when I try to put on my blush and blend it out, it's not going to blend over that powder because it's set that area already. So then I'm going to have a line there. So if that kind of makes sense, that's what I noticed with this powder. So you guys will see how I bake my under eye area with this powder. I literally only keep it in this under eye area right here, and then I'll kind of fan it out over here because, like I said, if I set it right here, it's gonna leave a line right there. I'm gonna wet this. I've been wanting to use this for so long, so I'll just use it today. Like I said, I didn't wet it, but I'm gonna pick up some of the RCMA powder and just set this under eye area. So as you guys can see, I'm really keeping it in this area right here. I want to make sure that you're blending this out before you bake or before you set your under eye area. If not, you're just going to be setting your creases, and then those will be there all day long. So blend and then set it. I know you're supposed to use this purple sponge wet, but I don't feel like getting up again. So as you guys can see, just in this area right here, because this I'm not going to be putting blush or bronzer or none of that. So I'm going to keep that there just for a second while I work on the rest of my skin. I know you guys know that I love my Charlotte Tilbury like micro smooth powder, which I do love, but I've already hit pan on it, and I just have so many different powders that I still want to use. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to use my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Powder, which I've also hit pan on. If you guys have been watching for a while, you guys know I love this powder. So I'm just going to take my Morphe MB4 brush, and I'm just going to set, or no, you know what? No, I always forget to do this. So rewind. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe this powder, or you know what? Yeah, I should wipe it just in case. It's not too bad. No, I'm going to be taking my Anastasia concealer in the shade 6.0. I've been using this as like a cream bronzer slash contour. Really love this stuff, so that's what I'm going to be using today. I'm just finding my brush. I'm going to be using this is my Real Techniques stippling brush right here. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that, a tiny bit, because a little bit of this stuff goes such a long way. This stuff seriously blends out so easily. It's insane. See how fast that was? This concealer is so good. Now, I've never actually used it to conceal anything, because it was on sale at Ulta for like $10. And they didn't have my shade for like my under eye area for concealer, so I was like, oh well, I'll try it as a cream contour slash bronzer, and it's been working amazing. So, and you guys can see it's super easy and quick. Again, I don't do this like every day when I have like 20 minutes to get ready. I won't do this, but just for the sake of the video, just to show you guys what I would do if I had more time, this product is just so good. What I'll do is I'll take my beauty blender and just blend it right in even more. There we go. See how easy that was? So I'm gonna wipe off this powder right here, and then we'll set my skin with the L'Oreal powder. So I'm just wiping this off. Now let's take this L'Oreal Infallible powder with my Morphe brush. And I'm going to be setting like these center parts of my face, like my T-zone and such. Because the rest of the areas, like right here where I put that cream contour, I'm going to go over with the bronzer that I like. So the bronzer I've been using, and at first when I first got it, I was never a fan of it. And then recently, I am in the market for a new bronzer because I feel like I just need something new. I need something different. So I went back to my NARS Laguna bronzer, and I was like, why haven't I used this like in so long? Because it's such a pretty bronzer. I love it. So I'm going to be taking my Crown Brush Large Contour Brush and just going to do a quick bronze. Now for blush and highlights, what I've been using a lot ever since I got it was the Anastasia Blush Trio. I'm obsessed with this blush trio. This is in Peachy Love. So most days I just kind of mix all of the shades together. Recently I've been going into this first shade right here and then a little bit in this last shade right here, tapping it off. I just think it's such a pretty blush. And I'm going to be going into a highlight that I used to use all the time and then I stopped. This is my Becca and Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop. So I haven't used this in so long, and then like this past 2 weeks, this is all I've been using and I've just been obsessed with it all over again. So I'm using my Anastasia, let's see, A23 brush. Gonna pop this on. Pretty that is. I forgot how gorgeous this was. I'll smile and just put a little touch of it right on my apples of my cheeks, just because that's like my favorite part. Alrighty guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my eyes, and then I will be back to show you guys the lip color that I've been wearing a ton. So I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so I finished up my eyes and everything else. For my lips, I ended up using the color Belle by NudeStix. This is their lip and cheek pencil. So I outlined my lips with that, filled them in, and then right in the center, I used this gloss by Essence. This is their liquid lipstick. To me, it's more of like a gloss, and I think it's called Bay. That's what it says right here, C Bay. So if that's right, I'll link it down below for you guys, or I'll write it out what the exact name of this is. But yeah, I love this combination. This is what I've been using and what I've just been throwing in my purse just because it's so easy. So yeah guys, this is like my current foundation routine, everything that I've been doing, the foundation and products that I have been loving and that I stand by. Most days, if I can remember, I will use my Scandinavia, the makeup finishing spray. This is the oil control one. This one I love, and I'm actually going to put some on today because we'll probably be outside and it's super humid right now. I really do notice a difference that this helps my makeup last a lot longer and helps me not get oily as quickly. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. I had a lot of fun filming this for you guys. I'm so happy to be doing this, and I really hope you guys were able to learn something from this so that way you guys can be able to incorporate something in your makeup routine. If you guys have any requests, questions, anything like that, leave it in the comments down below and I'll be sure to get back to you. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. That way you guys don't miss out on any of my future videos. So I'll talk to you guys all in my next one. Bye!